This is Doug Heath, a man who believed he could control everything around him. 2 relationships, 2 lives, 1 growing obsession. But the moment jealousy entered the equation, logic disappeared. And in a decision that would take less than a few seconds, he didn't just pull the trigger. He destroyed the life of someone who wasn't even part of the problem.
I hear your sugar's dropping. You need something to drink? What you need? What you want?
I don't care. Something. I don't care.
Like a soda?
Yeah, something just put my sugar. I don't care what you give me.
Okay.
Juice.
I'll go grab you something.
Try to blow my nose, please.
Well, we're gonna get you all like whatever thing here. I get some tissues, orange juice. Turn around. Let's get you a little more comfortable. Long ride out there from Levy County, huh? Is that where you were at? Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, these things aren't built for comfort.
I ain't grumble. He didn't have them too tight, so I couldn't grumble.
Right. Appreciate it. Okay. All right. Diabetic or something?
Yes, sir.
Type 1 or type 2?
I can't never remember. I take a bunch of pills. I'm close to being insulin.
Okay, so you're probably type 2 then. So you're more like insulin, or what they call insulin resistant, not insulin dependent. But how old are you?
35.
How long have you had issues with the diabetes?
I don't have to count. About my kids. Like 7 years, 8 years.
7 or 8 years? Okay. So you feel like it's pretty well managed, or you have some issues with it, or?
It depends.
Right.
Like I haven't ate nothing today. I just had woke up.
Right. Okay, well, I don't know you. I'm Detective Parker. This is Detective Weitzel.
How you doing, sir?
And you're not from Alachua County, so we're largely unfamiliar, which is not necessarily a bad thing. You're from down in Marion?
Yes, sir.
Born and raised?
Yes, sir.
Where'd you go to high school at?
North Marion.
North Marion? You graduated from there?
Yes, sir.
And the Colts, huh? North Marion Colts.
Yes, sir.
Did you play ball or anything down there?
Yes, I played football.
Did you?
Yes, sir.
Did you win any state championships while you were down there?
No, sir. I didn't play my last year.
Did y'all get close?
I think they did.
Yeah? Because, I mean, everybody kind of, North Marion's kind of synonymous with being really good at football around
That
these
was
parts.
after me.
Okay.
After my time.
So you laid the groundwork and then they got really good at it?
Yes, sir.
So basically good deal. They lay you down?
Yeah. No problem.
Okay. So let me just be very forward with you. Do you know why you're here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something went on after I had an argument with somebody.
Okay.
So,
Okay. And that's kind of, what we want to talk about when we get your side of the story. But I want to know a little bit more about you first. 'Cause like I said, I don't know about you. Born and raised, Ocala, Marion County, graduated from North Marion. Any other secondary education after that?
No.
Okay. What's your occupation?
I don't have one right now.
Okay.
My toe got cut off. I have neuropathy, I'm real.
From being diabetic?
Yes.
But I mean, now you say it's pretty well under control, though. For the most part.
It's time for me to go to the doctor. The last time he told me it was going that way. Sometimes it goes that way 1 month. Well, every 3 months. Sometimes it don't. I don't stop the time.
Right. Well, do you do what you're supposed to do as far as diet and all that stuff, or no? You just
I try my best.
Right, but it's tough, right? I mean, you tell somebody they can't have something. First thing you do, you run and you're like, I want that so much more. So I can appreciate that. It's my understanding you were running with Jasmine Miller or Jasmine Webb. Sorry, that's wrong.
I wasn't running. I got word.
Not running. I mean, you were picked up around in her proximity. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, I heard people was looking to kill me.
Okay.
And my mother and my kids, so I protected them and love. What I'm supposed to do, stay.
Okay.
I heard people looking for me in Tampa, Reddick, all over Marion County, so
good Lord.
I had to go where my family would be okay.
Right. I got you. And I can definitely appreciate that. You said you got a few kids, right? All that stuff. So you are a family man. I imagine how unsettling that must be to know that there's potentially somebody making threats on your life and worried about what they might do to get after you. Well, because of the nature of our discussion, the fact that Jasmine was picked up and all that stuff, I don't think you got any significant history that I know of. You're not a convicted felon, anything like that. Which I want you to know, I'm going to read you your rights. It doesn't mean you're under arrest or anything like that. I just want you to be equipped with that before we go forward, because we might talk about some stuff that may, talk about crimes committed and people that were committed against and things like that. Okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and have them with you during questioning if you wish. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering any time. You also have the right to stop answering any time until you talk to a lawyer. Understand all that? Okay. First off, appreciate you coming down. I understand today was probably a bit of a whirlwind for you.
Like I told them yesterday. Well, I told my mom yesterday, when y'all came to my house, give me a call and I would come see y'all. Y'all didn't have to come through all that.
Right. Well,
but yeah, it was crazy.
A lot of moving parts, not every, sometimes, it's the government and not everybody's on the same page, miscommunication and stuff, but on the same token, you could have reached out to us if you knew we were looking for you. Maybe we could.
I didn't know y'all was looking for me. I've been watching the news.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I don't know you were looking for me.
Right, but showing up at your house, you knew something was going on.
You haven't been to my house. From what I understand, you haven't been to my house yet.
Okay, but didn't you say somebody had shown up?
No, people told me.
Oh, people told
looking
you
for me. No,
I got
my
you.
understanding, me talking to my mom, the police has not been to my house.
Gotcha.
So I don't know you're looking for me. If you don't,
Fair enough.
Have reached out to somebody.
Fair enough. That I misunderstood what you said. I apologize. I can't help but notice you have a significant amount of artwork on your arms. Mm-hmm. Some of it, this is the one up here, a lot of detail to it. Mm-hmm. Who does your work?
A guy named Adam. Cody did this part. Adam did this part. Cody did this one. Adam did this one. I went to a tattoo shop, and it's a girl in Gainesville named Charlene did the rest of them.
Okay.
Oh, some others did this one.
So kind of an assortment of different.
These are my kids.
Janae,
Jayla, and Doug Jr. And this is Jasmine's name. And this is a crying angel over a tombstone with demons. And these are all my kids and my old lady's signs.
And so, with Jasmine, who is Jasmine to you?
It's my kid's mother.
Okay. Would you classify your relationship currently as ongoing or on the outs?
We're ongoing.
Okay. Because, I know sometimes, you have kids with someone, things change, things are off and on again, but, that's... Would you call her a girlfriend? What would you call her?
Girlfriend.
Not to throw labels on it, but okay. Yeah. So girlfriend.
If you want to call it.
Mother of your children, all that stuff.
However you want to call it.
And how long have you all been together?
14, 15 years.
Okay. And so, tell me about what you were feeling today when you saw her get picked up.
What the fuck going on?
Right.
Like, we already heard about it. Heard about it that day. Mm-hmm. Like I told everybody, I don't know what they're talking about.
Right.
Because I wasn't there. But, I don't know. Like, it's crazy. Like I told him. Like I told him at the thing. Like I just told y'all, I came to myself and no pressure.
Right.
I didn't do nothing.
Okay. Well, then why... I guess maybe this. Tell me what you've heard and why is your name or her name and all that stuff coming up? What's the explanation for that?
I got an argument with this guy over the phone.
Okay.
The night before, the day of. I've got plenty of arguments with this guy.
Okay. And who's this guy?
I don't know, his name is Smoke.
Okay.
What started as a personal conflict quickly escalated into something far more dangerous. A series of arguments, repeated confrontations, and a man who refused to let things go. To Heath, this wasn't just about respect anymore. It became about control. And when control slips away, people like him don't walk away. They react.
That's his nickname? I assume not his.
I don't know.
Right. Okay, so you know him by Smoke. Got it.
I've seen it on Facebook. I seen him call him Derek. I don't know his full name.
Okay.
I had an argument with him about him keep calling her and bothering her. He said it was her. I told him, listen, just stop. Oh, you pretty out, mother. Do this, that. Listen, dog, I didn't call you for that.
Okay, so let me get straight before you get too far. So he reaches out, like he's...
No, let me rephrase. I guess she texted him or whatever. It has been some ongoing stuff, so I called him, kind of asked him to stop.
Okay.
No, I got mad. I texted him. This is my phone number. This is my address. If you want to talk to me, you
come see me.
Yes.
Okay.
The next day he called her phone. I called him back. And I was like, listen, I gave you my number. If you want to chop it over me, chop it over me.
Right, but don't keep going back to that, right?
Me and him get in an argument. He say this, I say this. He keeps calling me, and I pretty much just got quiet and let him talk.
Mm-hmm. Seems awful disrespectful on his part.
Yeah, I mean, like, but I just left it alone because it wasn't the first time we got in an argument.
Right.
We got an argument a couple months before. He talked about my kids. I mean, it's just an argument.
So what's this guy's deal? Like, why?
Well, him and Jasmine used to be a thing. They broke up for a couple months. I guess they was a thing.
And he just wouldn't let it go?
I guess. I don't know. I was caught in the middle. I don't know. I mean, like I say, we've been in play.
What about her and her role in it? I mean, was she, I don't want to say fan of the flames, but was she doing anything to discourage it?
I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know her part.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know. So I can't tell you that. Like, I just know when I look at her phone, I see his number, and I'll call him and say, like, hey, what's the beef? What's the problem?
Right.
Last thing I heard, he texted something about, not right now, but I'm going to get you like that. I'm going to take care of you. Something like that. I don't know. It was in her phone.
Okay.
It got deleted. I don't know. That's all I
She
heard.
deleted it out of her phone?
I guess that's the last thing I know.
But you saw it?
No, she told me about it.
She told you about it. Okay. Okay. So, I mean, that seems kind of threatening, though, doesn't it? I mean...
Oh, no, it was like, it ain't going to be today, but give me a few... I don't know. You have to ask her.
Okay.
She tell you about it. But other than that, we had an argument.
Right.
Next thing I know, what y'all just did in Brooker. I don't even know where Brooker at. Can't really tell you what this guy looked like besides his Facebook picture.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So after that, I got word that people were looking for me to hurt me, so I left.
Right. Well, I mean, just as an outsider, kind of like looking in, okay, you got issues with this guy, something happens with him. I mean, it would make sense that you would be on the short list of people, that we'd at least want to talk to, right?
No pressure.
Right.
Like I said, I was waiting on y'all to contact me.
Right. Gotcha.
But y'all contact me a whole nother way, but
right.
No big deal.
Let me ask you this. You said when they showed up today, they'd woken you up. Like,
no, they hadn't woken me up.
Are you busy?
I just had got out of bed. I was going to get something to eat.
Okay. But you've had plenty of sleep and all that stuff. You're not like, you haven't been like staying up for hours on end because,
no.
I mean, I can only imagine being, I don't want to say scared because scared's not the word I'm looking for, but living like that kind of where you're worried that somebody's coming after you or all the other stuff. I mean, that's got to be pretty unsettling.
Where I was, the people who were looking for me, I heard was not looking for me.
Mm-hmm.
From where I was, my mom and my kids were safe.
Okay. So you took care of your priorities and stuff?
Why would I be worried, scared? I didn't do anything.
I mean, it's just, I said I didn't want to say scared. I guess as long as you got your priorities handled, it's one thing. But still, I mean, a little unsettling that people might want to do you harm, right?
I heard people want to do me harm before. I just disappeared for a few days and came back. I mean,
why would anyone want to do you harm? You seem like a pretty nice guy. You got enemies?
No, but I mean, my cousins, my nephews, they all been in different stuff, so we get all out together. So if people want to hurt them, they might want to hurt me. So
maybe to get to them, hurt you to get to them,
same way,
whatever.
Like right now with my mom and my kids, somebody might want to hurt them and get to me.
Gotcha. Okay, I guess I can see that. So what have you heard about this incident up there in, as you say, Brooker, that you don't know where that's at?
I know where Brooker is. I don't know where they live at.
Okay. Oh, you know where Brooker is?
I've been through Brooker because my other family lives in Lake Butler.
Okay.
I've been through Brooker.
Okay. Yeah, when you blink and it's gone. Like if there's nothing to it.
Yeah, when the incident happened, I don't know what I said. But because there was a shooting, somebody got shot.
Okay.
And when I heard 2 people, 3 people got shot. Then I heard 4 or 5 people got shot. Then I heard this, I heard that. I don't know what's, like, it's so much stuff too.
Tell
me what you know.
Tell me what I know. Well, someone did get shot. someone did lose their life. Do you know this individual right there? Does that look like Smoke?
Not me.
Okay. That's not Smoke. That's Smoke's good buddy. Well, I say like childhood friend. He was, I guess now, a traveling respiratory therapist, a father of 2 that I know of. I think it was 2. I have to go back and look at 5. Was it 5? Okay, two that, okay, maybe it was 2 that had come forward and all that stuff. So this is a guy he's no longer with us, okay? He's got family members who are wondering, what happened to him. So we're trying to do the best job we can do.
Figure out what happened.
Try to figure out what happened and try to work through it. So, and what's really puzzling about the whole thing is this guy, much unlike our buddy Smoke, was genuinely regarded by everybody as a very likable, fun-loving guy. Didn't have any enemies. Was trying to do right, take care of his family. Was actually traveling to pick up shifts in different places so he could take care of his 5 kids. 5 kids that are now without their father. Okay, and who's to blame remains in question, but certainly Jasmine's name came up. So I want to ask you about, I know this is the mother of your children, okay? I know you've been with her for over a decade.
On that day, Heath didn't go looking for a conversation. He drove past a house, saw a group of people, and made a decision without thinking twice. Multiple shots rang out, but the man who fell to the ground was not the man Heath thought he was targeting. In that moment, a mistake turned into a murder.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you stayed at her house, and then you went to your brother's house, and then...
I seen y'all.
Okay, and then, that's your brother's house that you were at? Okay, it was because I have no idea where they found it. Okay. So Monday. Take me through your day on Monday.
Monday?
Take me,
I'm gonna give you my day.
Okay.
I woke up probably about 3 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I walked outside and smoked. Was it 10? I'm out of 8. I don't remember technically.
I'm
out of 8. I came back outside. I smoked. Then at some point, Jasmine was like, "Oh shit," and the door falling down. I called Smoke. We argued.
Okay.
I went to my girlfriend's house.
Okay, so you had a little dust up with Smoke.
Maybe.
Via text messaging, phone calls?
I called her. And maybe
called him from your phone or Jasmine's phone?
Jasmine's phone.
Okay.
And I told him pretty much bro, stay out of my life, because now he's bringing in number 2 into the situation. I don't know how he knows about her. Well, I was on Facebook, but I should have did this. Listen, bro, I know you did all that. I know y'all had sex. I know y'all was in the camp. I know you did this. All this stuff you're trying to tell me to make me mad. Jasmine told me, so why are you telling me again?
So it's he's kind of
He's kind of yeah, but
twisting the knife on you for whatever reason.
It's the second or third argument, so it's not it's bothering me.
Okay.
Because the one that bothered me when he talked about my kids.
Right.
That was
that should be universally regarded.
That was the first
all
argument. That was the first argument. So this doesn't bother me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told him, listen, bro, just stop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm going to do this. Listen, bro, just stop. Oh, you're a pretty eye pink. What you want to you keep talking about my eyes. What, you want to have sex with me? You gay?
Right.
This is my words.
You said it to him, gotcha.
Yeah.
Just kind of going back at him.
I said that long enough to this, and I hung up. I said, listen, I'm going to go to her house. You coming? Follow me. Whatever.
Okay, so you go
to her house.
2. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then where's Jasmine at?
She showed up probably 10, 20 minutes later. I went to sleep.
Okay.
Because sometimes my blood pressure was up then, so I took medicine and went to sleep.
So let me ask you this. So you go over to number 2's house.
Uh-huh.
Jasmine, you say, follows behind 10 minutes later. You say you took some medication, kind of puts you out of it, so you start falling asleep.
I don't know what happened.
And so then after that, you don't know what happened. So
I wake up the phone calls. Oh, what's going on? Huh? Oh, this just happened. What? I'm asleep. I'm home. Not where home at, but I'm home. What's the problem?
So people start reaching out to you that night?
Yeah, like, I guess that happened.
Okay, and they reached out to you on your phone?
Mm-hmm.
And what's your phone number? Okay. You said...
Which I don't have a phone with me right now, but that's my phone number.
Where's your phone at?
I left my phone. That's why I gave it to Jasmine. She gave them to somebody to hold.
Okay, so
at this point, I know people. I watch enough TV to people, not just the police can track you by your phone.
Right.
And I don't know. I just heard it was this, that, and other people looking for me to make me safe.
So you gave it to Jasmine to do something with, just so you wouldn't be tracked down by people that mean you harm.
Yes.
Fair?
And like I said, I contact my mother every day. The police been there looking for me. So when they come get in the car, and I will call them.
Right.
I just talked to her yesterday.
Okay, let's rewind back to Monday. So,
Okay, yeah, I wake up to everybody calling, talking about, oh, cuz they said you did this. I did what? Cuz I don't know where Brooker at. I don't know how to get back there in Brooklyn. I just say I don't know where Brooker at, but I don't know where that is at. Yeah, cuz it's hard to find. I lose. Yeah, okay, click. Then Jasmine called, was like, oh, people say we was in Brooker. What you mean? Like, I'm asleep, dog.
let me ask you this. So how does Jasmine have her own car, or does she rely on you for transportation? So, I mean, like, if during that period of time when you go to sleep because of your medication and you wake up to get to the phone calls.
Driving, but I have a car. I have a few cars. She has a car.
But she'd have access to all of them?
Pretty much. Or not all of them.
Okay. Has she made any statements to you to the effect of she took a car, ran up to Brooker, did what she did, and came back, and all that stuff?
Like I say, everything that I've told you that I've heard, that's what she told me. And I got calls from cousins, friends, family, homeboys out of town. There's people that are looking for you with your picture.
Right.
They got off Facebook. You need to lay low somewhere.
Right.
So that's what I did.
So you just kind of laid low, hopefully it blow over, or we'd come, make contact.
Whenever y'all make contact with me, listen, my mama told me yesterday, turn yourself in. Mama, they ain't come looking for me yet. So what am I turning myself in for?
Right. No, I get you.
It's not on the news. They haven't come looking for me.
Right.
They come, get a car, and I call them and talk to them fine. Like the first night it happened, I called my mama like, Mama, listen. Something went down. I don't know what they're talking about. I didn't do it. But I'm gone.
So
if the people come, give them this number. No, you call me from this number and let me talk to them.
Right.
That's the first night. So I've been waiting to talk to you guys, but I couldn't wait at my house.
Right, because it wasn't safe. That stuff. Understood. Okay.
And I didn't know you were looking for me. So how do I know to call and turn myself in?
Do you know? I know because you said you had medication and went to sleep and all that stuff. But what kind of time period are we working with where Jasmine's unaccounted for, and she may or may not have had access to all your vehicles?
I went to sleep. Well, I woke up. I'm trying to remember the times. I woke up about 2, 3 o'clock. Argued with him. I might have got to the house about 4. Might have fell asleep around 4:35, maybe earlier.
Okay.
About 6:30, 7 o'clock. My phone started ringing, maybe 8, somewhere in there.
Okay. So pretty
from 4:30 to 7:30, I would say maybe. I'm not.
Okay. When you get so, let me ask you this.
Let me tell you this. I don't know what time they came and picked me up. I don't know what time it is right now.
Right.
I don't keep up with
okay. Time's not okay.
So I don't, like I told you, I didn't know what the day was. I thought it was Wednesday. Is the day Wednesday?
Thursday. Okay.
So I don't keep up with time, but that's what I believe because I normally wake up around 3.
Okay. So just going on.
I know I got to her house. She had just got her kids from school, so that's 3:30ish, maybe 4.
And her house is close to your house?
10, 15 minutes.
Okay. So not like driving across the world.
No, 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, I was there this morning, from what I hear, looking for me.
Yeah.
So her house.
Okay.
I was looking for Jasmine. Who y'all looking for at
Right.
church? I was there this morning.
Right. Okay.
So went to her house. I fell asleep. I don't know what happened after that.
Okay. And so then your phone starts ringing.
Yeah, phone goes off the chain.
When your phone starts ringing, who's with you? If you look around,
I look around.
is Jasmine there?
I was in bed by myself.
Okay, so you're all by yourself.
Yeah. By the time I come outside, everybody was gone.
Okay.
So I don't know.
So it's just you there.
It was just me there.
Did you start reaching out trying to find out where everybody was?
No, they called me like after the phone started ringing.
Okay, so other people are calling you, and Jasmine's calling you too.
They called me. I was like, something just went on in Brooker. They said we did it. We? Who? Me and you. I don't know where Brooker at. And by saying where Brooker at is where the actual...
Right, like you're familiar with Brooker because you passed
through it, but don't
but you have
tell
no
me
idea
to
where they're
go.
talking about specifics.
I just know it's a store and it's a little train. I think it's at a schoolhouse. It's a tractor built out of wood. I think that's Brooker. It could be lacrosse.
Right.
Whichever way it all brings to Lake Butler. But
Okay.
I've been through Brooker, but actually tell you where a...
Specific houses in Brooker.
I can't do that.
It'd be
dog.
tough. Gotcha.
No, can't do that. So that's why I say don't know where Brooker at. But I'm saying Brooker because of the
Okay, when's the next time after all that, after this barrage of calls and all that stuff, that you see Jasmine?
Probably 20, 30 minutes later.
So 20, 30 minutes later, she shows up where you're at?
Mm-hmm.
At number two's house?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, does she show up? Is she in a panic? Is she whatever? Do you know what vehicle she showed up there in?
No, because I haven't came out the house yet. See, at number 2, okay. At my house, I don't smoke in my house.
Okay.
At number 2's house, I can do pretty much
Whatever you want. Right.
So I don't really move at number 2's house. When I wake up, I smoke. I go back to sleep if
Okay.
I'm not doing something. So no, I hadn't moved yet. I haven't been outside. I don't even know if number 2 was there.
Okay.
I know I was there.
You were there. You wake up. Pretty sure nobody else is there.
Well,
Maybe 30 minutes
they
pass
might be
by.
outside because like number 2's mom stays next door.
Okay.
So I don't know who, what, when, what.
So maybe 30 minutes goes by. Jasmine shows up. Or she's there. I don't know. I don't want to say shows up, but she's there.
I see her.
You see her. Nothing out of the ordinary with her.
No, she just came. Everybody keep calling her phone talking about. I guess the guy name's Tevin.
Who? What?
The guy. His name is Tevin, right?
Oh, the dead guy.
Yeah.
It's similar.
Inside the interrogation room, Heath doesn't behave like a man searching for truth. He behaves like someone trying to stay one step ahead of it. Watch closely. He avoids direct answers, shifts blame, and constantly tests what investigators already know. This isn't confusion. It's calculation. A mind trying to survive, not confess.
Tyrone.
A guy named Tevin got shot. 6'3" guy hit. Like who the 6'3"? I never heard. I don't know him or Tevin.
Mm-hmm. So a nickname was 6'3".
6'3" or something, and then she was like, "That's something they call smoke." Okay, whatever. I don't know. I say, well.
So 6'3".
6'3". They say somebody got shot and went to the hospital.
Okay.
Don't ask me.
But 6'3" is not smoke. Smoke's not 6'3".
I don't know. I guess it is. She said that's some. I guess that's what they call it. Don't ask me.
Okay.
I don't know.
6'3" got shot. Okay.
After that, we stayed at her house that night. The next morning, I got word people was looking for me,
Uh-huh.
and I left.
Okay.
We all left.
And at that point, you left. You were with Jasmine. You know about her whereabouts.
Yeah,
She was with you throughout.
She left with me, and we've been where y'all was.
Okay. And number 2 did not come around.
So she took me to meet my brother and dropped me off.
When's the first time you recall seeing number 2 after all this? After Monday night, after you see Jasmine 30 minutes later, you say you don't know if number 2 is there or not.
Number 2, I seen her before I seen Jasmine. I seen her like maybe 10, 15 minutes after I got up.
Does she know you call her number 2, or is it like?
I'm doing that in here.
Okay, gotcha. I was just wondering, like,
no, we're all equal.
They might. I was gonna say they might give it like, she's number 1, I'm number 2, but you're just doing that.
I'm keeping the differences from you could stay on the same page with me because he's not talking to me, he's listening to me.
I appreciate it. Okay, I got you. Okay, if
I just say her and her, you'd be like, well, which one is her?
Right.
So number 1, number 2.
Well, number 2's got a name, right?
Yeah.
She don't want to tell me her name.
You probably already know it. You tell me her name.
But this guy, he's a thinker. He's a thinker. You're pretty sharp cat, aren't you? You're pretty smart.
I'm not smart. I'm just doing.
You figure things out. So, no, I recognize when people got a good head on their shoulders and they know. I don't want to say.
Put it this way. I know you know number 2's name because it's the only way you could have found me.
Right. Okay.
So, if you want to tell me her name, then we'll start going by names.
Okay. Let's try Martisha. How about that?
Okay.
All right? Okay, so I know who Martisha is. Mm-hmm. Martisha now has a name, and she's no longer number 2. We don't have to call her number 2. She is... the 3 of you are in some sort of relationship that I don't understand that is probably pretty complicated at times.
Not really.
Not really?
Sometimes.
Just because you're able to... Just seems like a lot of juggling for somebody like me, but I don't know. You explain it to me. How's it work?
All together on the weekends.
Okay.
I'm with her. I might stay here 1, 2, 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
I might stay here 1 or 2 days.
Okay. And they're both cool with it?
Sometimes no, sometimes yeah.
Okay, so what happens when they're not cool with it?
It's crazy shit goes on.
That's what I'm talking about, the drama, right? That's what I'm saying.
It's not drama to me because it's like, chill out. You already know this is won't happen. You got all the asphalt like hell. Like,
so how do you manage that? That's what I'm saying.
What you mean, how do I manage it? It's
like I don't think a lot of dudes can manage that.
It's not easy.
Right? Yeah, that sounded. I mean, as appealing as it sounds like it's a whole bunch of.
It's
like,
sometimes,
yeah.
But like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, my family doesn't understand it, and Martisha's car was at the house. Mm-hmm. Kind of got into my grandma didn't want her car. She didn't want her. I don't know how that situation went. And after that, it kind of did it all.
Okay.
It's been like we've been staying in hotels, or it's Tatisha house, or
right
here or there. Even through this, like it wasn't unusual for us to stay at Tatisha's house that night. It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It's like it wasn't nothing different.
Alright. Let me just grab something real quick. Let me go grab my computer. I want to show you a couple things. I'll be right back if you want. You hang out in here, whatever.
So the girls all get along too? Sometimes? Yeah. Pretty complicated stuff. I know a lot of guys can't juggle all that at the same time. All the kids. Now, do you have kids with Martisha too?
No.
No, just Jazz.
Mm-hmm.
And
but Martisha kids love my kids, and
so she's got kids from another dude too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But all your guys' kids get along and everything?
Except for my oldest son, he doesn't like her kids. So he really doesn't come around. I don't take him around.
Yeah.
I don't force him.
Okay. Now, you're from Ocala then? Yeah, I think the dude the other night, I think one of his daughters came up there. She was pretty upset, shooken up by the whole thing, and, you know, just lost her daddy. Yeah.
It's like I tell my brother the other day, I went to see my daddy's grave site. I'm like, bro, man, my daddy Monday, he died Friday.
Really?
So I can understand how they feel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he's like, doing daddy tape? No, bro, I met daddy Monday, he died Friday. Like,
That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't like talk about it.
How about you? And you got a brother?
I got a few brothers.
A few brothers? Any sisters or anything?
I got one sister.
Okay.
I got my daddy has 22 kids. 21 boys and 1 girl.
Okay. Wow. And they all stay down in Marion or kind of all over?
I know a few of them.
Okay.
And I meet some here and there when I'm with another one. I don't know all of them.
Okay.
Like me and my sister was going to the same school. We never knew each other.
Yeah.
But I know
Okay.
her. But I know my sister. I know my sister, Kenny, Bob, Julius, Charlie Boy, Magnus, Josie, Edwin, Chris. I think I know 10 of them.
Okay.
Plus my sister, so 11.
So you know 11.
That's me,
Well, at least 11 of your siblings. You don't know
Yes, the other rest.
the rest of them.
My brother, on my mom's side, I know him.
Yeah.
And what's your name? You
White.
know mine.
Weitzel.
White too.
Yeah, Chris. You can call me Chris.
Okay, Mr. Chris.
Yeah, we don't go down to Ocala too often. Every now and then, you know, we might have cases that bring us down there or something. So we don't. A lot of folks down there we don't know and not from around up here or anything like that. Now, where is Jasmine? Where do you know Jasmine from? Is she from Ocala as well, or?
I'm here in Gainesville.
Oh, you met her up here in Gainesville? Okay.
I got $1 million question.
Hmm?
You can answer it, but you can't.
Yep.
But if you don't, I know a lot.
Okay.
Y'all asked me pretty much about Jasmine. I heard a lot about me. So, what's the what?
What's what?
Everybody was saying, well, no, I will take that back. I heard it was a lot about Jasmine and her baby daddy. Jasmine and another chick. Jasmine, da-da-da-da. But y'all asked me about her. But I'm in here. What's up with that?
I believe Detective Parker wanted to talk to you, and you told the deputies out there that you wanted to come back, or you'd be willing to come back and talk to him about all this and kind of...
There was no pressure, but I'm just hearing her name out of his mouth. So...
He's the lead on the case. He's worked a lot more on this than I have. He just kind of... A lot of times when we come in and talk to people, we like to have 2 people with us.
No, that's not what I'm asking. I'm not hearing my name.
Yeah.
From out of his mouth.
Oh, as far as being involved in this?
Yes.
I think right now he's just asking you some questions and...
That's all I'm asking, because the way they came, they did not have to come to my brother's house like that. Probably scared the way.
Okay.
But every story built on lies has a breaking point. And for Heath, that moment comes when the evidence stops matching his words. His phone, his vehicle, his timeline, everything begins to collapse at once. And instead of explaining it, he does what many guilty suspects do. He starts creating distance, even from the people closest to him.
I understand, but like I told him, I understand, but at the same time, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wait for my kids. From what the streets are telling me, people are in Tampa looking for me, people are in Reddick looking for me, people are close by my house looking for me.
Mm-hmm.
To where I had to call somebody last night, listen, go stay with my mama.
Yeah.
Mama take the kids, put them in one room. So I heard my name a lot. I'm not hearing my name now. Well, I heard Jasmine, her baby daddy. Let me say my name.
Yeah. Now, when you say people are looking for you, do you mean
People are looking to hurt me with guns.
Okay, so people on the street, not
yes,
law
yes.
enforcement.
I don't know about. I've never heard law enforcement. Mom, have police been to the house? No. You need to turn yourself in for what? They haven't came to see me.
Yeah.
They haven't contacted nobody. When they do that, you call me and I will do that. Guess they, Mom, what you doing? Y'all say, yes. Well, I'm gonna send my nephew out there to stay with y'all. Da 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 da. Okay, tell them I'll come back though. You need to turn yourself. Had the police been there and get your car yet? No, baby, we haven't talked to no police. But when you do that, tell them I'll call them.
Yeah.
I love you, Mom. I'll call you tomorrow. I wasn't running from y'all.
Oh no! I mean,
You know
I
what
wish
I'm
you would have called us if that was the case. You know, we could have had somebody come by and pick you up, or you know, and we could.
I really know the address where I was on.
Oh.
Until yesterday, I didn't know it wasn't Chiefland. Like,
Yeah. You were just kind of bouncing around.
well, I've been right there. I wasn't running.
Where, in Chiefland? Okay.
Like, I wasn't running for what I hadn't did anything. I hadn't did anything.
Well, it sounded like you were kind of laying low key, keep everybody from looking for you and keeping your family safe.
I was keeping my family safe, but at the same time, I actually let y'all every day.
Yeah.
Have police been out? No. Police been out? No. Police been out? No. Okay. There's a strange crossing up the road. Where's the police? I don't know. Stop and see.
Yeah.
Police been out? No. Okay.
Yeah.
I've been.
Well, you could have called in too.
I watched the news. I didn't see people. Okay, feel like this. Mr. Chris.
Mm-hmm.
You heard in the streets all the time that this, that, and third, the streets talking. But if you heard from enforcement that they're looking for you, it's different. I never heard from enforcement that they were looking for me, her, cat, dog, so.
All right. I don't know what you gentlemen were talking about, but I did want to clarify something. Earlier, you said you got a couple vehicles that you drive. What are those vehicles?
I got a Nissan Titan. I have a Chevy Avalanche. I have a GMC Envoy. She has a Toyota Celica.
Okay, I'm looking here on DHSMV, and I'm only showing 2 vehicles registered to you.
Yeah, that's you asked what did I drive? You didn't say what was registered.
Oh, okay. Okay, so there's a GMC Envoy that you drive that's not registered to you. Who owns that vehicle?
That's in Jasmine's name. Well, it wasn't her name till it might. That one kind of complicated.
We got time. Explain it to me.
It's in Jasmine's name,
Okay.
but I don't drive it far. Like maybe 2-3 minutes of the road. It's not tagged. But
Okay.
ask me what I drive.
Farm use, like
Yeah, pretty much,
I got
yes.
you. I got you. You live out in the country. Trust me, I understand that more than you know. Okay.
Yeah, so
So what car do you primarily drive out of those?
I drive the GMC, not the GMC, the Avalanche, the Chevy.
Okay. And is there a particular reason why you drive the Avalanche the most versus?
I like a Chevy more than I like the Nissan.
Okay. That Nissan's a gas hog, ain't it? Is it a Titan?
They drive the same.
That's all I've heard
But
about.
I just, okay, put it this way. I put gas in here once a week. I put gas in here once a week.
Right.
Gas is so high, there's no need to complain. You put gas in and go.
Right.
So I can't, it doesn't get drove as much as the other, so it doesn't work out that way.
Right. So if just on the off chance, if you were driving a vehicle, chances are it would be the Avalanche.
Yes.
Okay. And let's see. And
Besides, my Nissan got bad brakes right now.
yeah, you gotta be able to stop. People don't understand that. It's kind of underrated.
But the calibers went out like what's the last time we had a hotel room? Last weekend. So I haven't drove it since last weekend.
And if Jasmine was driving around, what vehicle would she be operating?
Whichever one she getting the keys to.
Okay, so she doesn't. You said that Celica, she doesn't drive that. She drives.
She really doesn't drive that much. It's in her father's name.
Okay.
It's not in her name.
Okay, fair enough. But she'll drive pretty much whatever car she's got the keys to.
Whichever car she got the keys out the rack.
And as far as what car did you take from your house to Martisha's house that night? Or that afternoon, I guess, which was be at 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
I drove the late. No, I lied.
Or you didn't lie. You just
I drove the Avalanche to the top of the road, and I rode with her because she's not allowed at my place. And right now, I'm in the middle. I was in the middle of changing the wheels on my truck.
Uh-huh.
So during the argument, I got mad, but she can't drive into. Remember I told you about a couple weeks ago, the police got called. So she's not allowed physically.
Jasmine's not.
Martisha's not
allowed. Okay, sorry.
So I had her to pick me up.
You're living this, man. I'm just trying to keep up.
Yeah,
so.
That's what I said. I drove to the end of the road and had somebody drive my truck back. I rode with her.
Hold on. I'm trying to make sure I follow that correctly.
I drove, okay. Well, you come to my house, you come off. You could go this way to go to my uncle's house and come down, probably about that far. Go this way. You go that way, you go to my uncle's house, my grandma's house, my mom's house. Keep going this way, you go to my house, aunt's house. You keep going straight back this way, it's another piece of property back here that some old people own.
Mm-hmm.
So I had her meet me at the road.
Who met you at the road?
Martisha.
Martisha met you at the road. So you drove up there. And what did you drive up there in?
I rode in her car.
But you met her and then got into her car?
Yeah,
or what did you drive up the road?
The Avalanche.
Okay, the Avalanche. So you parked the Avalanche.
No, that's why I take it back. I wasn't gonna leave my truck on there. It's not like had somebody there with me, and I was like, take the truck back to the house, bring my keys.
Okay, so somebody drove the Avalanche back to the house and brought you your keys. So you're in the car with Martisha, her car, which is what? A Kia. Okay, so you ride in her Kia. Jasmine's not with you. Where is Jasmine? At your house? Jasmine is at your house with all the vehicles at her disposal. Okay. And then you go to Martisha's house. Jasmine shows up at Martisha's house in a vehicle.
She was in her car.
In her car. So she was in the Celica.
Later, I checked, and my truck wasn't there either. So, I don't know.
Your truck meaning your Avalanche or your Titan?
My Titan.
Okay, so the Titan wasn't there. When did you discover that the Titan wasn't there?
After all the bullshit.
So after all the calls, after all that stuff, you go back to your house and realize...
All I gotta do is call home.
So you call home and they tell you your Titan's gone. So question, where's your Titan now? Do you know where it's at now, or is it...
I have not.
Because your Avalanche is accounted for.
Yes.
Your Titan is MIA. What about Jasmine's Celica? Where's that at?
The last time I seen it was at Martisha's house.
Okay, so it was at Martisha's house.
When we left.
When you left to go...
Yeah, I had to take me to meet my brother.
Okay.
Now, he was in it. Oh, she asked why I come get it. I don't know.
So have you reported, is the Titan still missing?
I don't know. I haven't asked about it.
Okay, I was going to say, I mean, I would...
That's the last thing on my mind.
Okay, but
The first thing was on my mind. To honestly, I was going home last night to look after my mom and my kids, so y'all wouldn't find where y'all found me at. That's the last thing that's on my mind is where that truck is.
Gotcha, okay. But the last you knew, it was not where you parked it?
It was not in the yard, no.
Right, okay. And where it should have been where you left it?
Yeah.
Interesting, okay. Let me see.
So I asked him a question. Can I ask you one?
If you can ask me any questions you want, I'm open book.
You asked me a lot about her.
Right?
Why am I here?
Why are you here?
Pretty much.
Because you're involved in a relationship with her, and your Titan is right there. So here's the dilemma we're into. Okay, here's your Titan, and you're telling me you don't know where your Titan's at, and you also don't know her whereabouts during that time. So we're trying to figure out like why that is. Why, I mean, I guess, to simply put, does the possibility exist that Jasmine could have used your truck? Because that's your truck, right?
It looks like it, but there's a lot of them that looks like my truck.
Okay, but
I can't tell my truck unless I really look at the back window.
Okay, so what's on the back window? Is there something like special about the back window?
Yeah, I got a buddy who does arts and craft.
Okay.
I got a big FSU thing on the back of my truck. Yeah, I'm a Florida State fan. It's one of my other trucks.
And you wear
my kid.
Kentucky thing.
No,
You said
I have niece and nephew that's are in Kentucky that's going to college. So this is it's a deep place. But listen, if we're not playing each other, I'm a Gator fan. So you gotta
I was gonna say 'cause you gotta know
you're a Gator game or two. So you gotta let me know where we at right now.
Right. Well, just good deal.
You see what I'm saying? So I can't. I seen plenty of trucks that like I look online. I found a truck online.
Right.
I found it for steal.
Okay.
The next day I found the exact same truck for cheaper. So yes, it looks like my truck.
Okay.
If you can show me the back window, I can tell you yes or no.
Right. I gotta go. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know. I'll have to probably go through the video. Well, I mean, I guess that's pretty good. Hey. You mean like that?
No, that's not FSU. It's a FSU. F with the words F.
You got a picture of your truck?
I don't take pictures of my trucks. To be honest with you, no. I never took a picture of my truck.
So
None of my vehicles.
okay.
Unless I'm selling them.
Right. Oh, that's good. Everybody can, whatever. So yes, what we're trying to wrap our mind around is, would Jasmine have had the ability to take your truck, a truck that was missing during the time period, she's unaccounted for during the time period, she's beefing with this guy, witnesses on scene bring her up and identify her. You know, I mean, so that's kind of where you're being interviewed as a result of that. I mean, that's why you're here.
I don't know where the place at, so I can't tell you. I haven't seen me and him have a physical word to word.
Right.
I don't know what they had later or earlier before my time of talking to him. But like I said, this is not my first time talking to him. It's not my. I can't tell you.
But you know for certain that the Titan was there when you left, when you met Martisha at the end of the road, and you drove the Avalanche up there. The Titan was there. And then since then, you've called out there, and they said the Titan's gone.
No, but too, that could be.
And it could be back. It may not be back.
It could be at the mechanic's house.
But you didn't take it to the mechanic's house, did you?
I don't have to.
He comes, gets it?
I have a key. My mechanic knows where my spare key. I have a spare key under all my vehicles.
Okay,
So it could be at the mechanic's house. I don't.
Theoretically, he could have come and got it.
I don't. I do.
Yeah, put me in touch with your mechanic. I need somebody that just comes and gives me that concierge service.
No, it's more. It's not more. If you knew me,
Yeah.
you would be my friend.
You seem nice.
Everybody I deal with,
Right.
they comes to like me.
Right.
Like my barber, he only comes to my house to cut my hair.
And
because
you got it made.
it's like we have that friendship. He doesn't say he's my friend, I'm his brother.
Right.
So me and my mechanic he's been my mechanic long as I know, before I know Jasmine.
Right.
So I know I could trust him with my life. So if I need something done to my vehicle, I could just say, hey, go do this.
Right.
And he know I need my brakes done. Because he had just, like I said, he had just did them like the week before and they went out again. So he could have just went and picked it up to do that.
And you just haven't been in contact with him, so you don't know.
I have nobody's number but my mama's.
So let me get this
My
straight.
brother's number.
Right. So let me get this straight. You are a guy who enjoys the company of two women,
Yes.
who has a personality that is such that everybody that is in your orbit likes you to the point where they go above and beyond and help you out. So kind of what it sounds like.
Not above and beyond.
I ain't got anybody coming to my house picking up stuff, taking it to the mechanic, or
No,
working on it.
he's the mechanic.
Right, or the mechanic coming and doing all that stuff. I mean,
Well, see,
dude, my hat's off to you, man.
no, well, see, like my mechanic, when he's in a need or needs some work done or need help, need the yard mowed, mama need this, dog, that, I go help him.
Gotcha. So it's kind of like it's
We're
a
more
mutually
friends.
beneficial like
Yes.
kind of thing. Gotcha. Okay.
Hey, mama need help feeding the horses today. Can you go help her? Yes. Mama need that. I do what I do for him just as much as he do for me.
All right. Okay.
But the two women with different personalities, no, they're the same personality. And excuse my language.
The same personality. What personality is that?
Both of them are bipolar depression.
Yeah.
Both of them on meds. Like they're this. I mean,
is it well? Are they taking their meds or they don't take their meds?
They're taking their meds.
Okay, I was gonna say because they're not taking their meds, so
But
you were a glutton for punishment.
It's like this. I met Martisha taking my kids to school.
Okay.
I left Jasmine.
So you left Jasmine or Jasmine left you?
I left Jasmine. If you check the police report, she had to be
Removed?
not removed. What's the word when you go to the crazy house?
Oh, like a Baker Act?
Baker acted.
Okay.
Baker acted to the after Baker action. She went to the hospital for a week. She went to her mom's. That's when she met this guy. Maybe 2-3 months we were
Apart?
maybe just.
Okay, just so it's
And I was with
more casual than it had been
Yeah.
previously.
And
Gotcha.
I was with Martisha, and then it was kind of Martisha moved out, Jasmine moved back in.
And now
then,
they're-
wait. Then it was tension, and then it was like, look, girl, he gonna fuck with both of us anyway, so we might, as well, you know.
Whose idea was that?
I don't know. I wasn't in the conversation.
Okay, but you knew it happened.
I knew it happened. And then it was fine. Then we broke up.
Uh-huh.
Now we're back together.
Okay. How long have y'all been back
Don't
together?
ask me. I
Because
can't.
you're not good with the days and stuff, you just know it happened. Fair enough.
Wait, maybe. Damn, I wish I had my damn phone. I could tell you. Well, you got my Facebook pulled up. Pull my Facebook up.
I can do
It's not on
that.
my Facebook. It's not on my Facebook. Wait, is it? It might be on my teacher's Facebook.
What's your Facebook? Is just your name?
Oh, see, I don't know my password.
No, I mean, I can
Oh, my
look
name
at
is Doug Heath Sr.
Doug Heath Sr.
Yeah.
So, it's you a race car, a NASCAR fan or something? Looks like the jacket. This is like a NASCAR jacket.
Oh, yeah, that's me and my son.
Okay.
And see, that's
Who's
my
this?
Titan. That's my son, Doug Jr.
Okay.
That's my Titan.
And there's the envoy that's not tagged that you drive around,
Yep. And then the other truck should be over here. It might be gone.
committing the crime of the century, driving around in a vehicle that's not tagged.
Listen, the story.
Shame on you.
Can I come around and look with you?
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. I mean,
Okay, wait. Let's see. Fast how we can. Wait, you want to pass?
I ain't going that bad.
Go back on
May,
it.
May 14th. I mean,
What the day is?
May 20th.
Okay, keep
May
going.
6th.
Yeah, look at this, my stuff. That's not me. That's not me.
So, I mean, Martisha put herself in a relationship with Doug Heath on April 21st. Does that have any
Yeah, but that
significance?
was before then. Though we was back in a relationship before then.
But she didn't make it Facebook official yet.
You can't put two different women on the page at the same
They don't
time.
have an option for that?
I don't
I've
think
never
they
even
do.
considered it.
I don't think they do.
Oh, they do?
I don't think they do. Go ahead, go down. Around that time. What? This picture.
No, 'cause
These
the-
two pictures. That picture go up. Oh, she changed my. Jasmine,
changed your shit?
Jasmine did that one.
Does she have access to your account?
My phone is open,
Okay.
but if you go up, go the other way.
You sure you want to go down?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a date. Stop. Wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's just like a smartphone. Go ahead, have it. April
Around
4th.
there.
April 4th. So April 4th.
We got that came back together.
Okay. So you captured lightning in a bottle and were able to be involved in a relationship with two women at the same time.
Yeah, you want to see something? Kermit, you still don't know. Well, we bet you went down, you went up.
I went down, so that's up back on March 13th.
You see the pictures? No, blah, blah, blah.
You gonna write a book or something on how you pulled this off? So
No, I can't write a book because I didn't do it.
no. I was saying about
I
how.
did not do it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. This is, wait, which way go?
So you got 17 photos here.
That's the picture of the dog? Okay, this is when it
So
started.
who's on that? That's Martisha or that's Jasmine?
Jasmine got my name everywhere, that's my t-shirt.
Because Martisha got her name, your name on.
Yeah. Those are always my t-shirts, so I ain't gotta look at it no more. But that's when it all went back together the day after that.
Okay. Well, that's
all them pictures of me and her my t-shirt.
okay.
I just knew it was gonna be a picture and I wanted to
They don't get jealous of each other?
No. If you look on their pages, can't hit the comments. I think they pretty much
They comment on each other's thing and stuff? Yeah, I mean, they're liking
Yeah, it's no
So
pressure.
they all get along.
Pretty much.
most of the time, but he said sometimes it doesn't.
Okay, they're both cancers too. I don't know if you do the same.
The astrological sign thing? Okay.
Yeah, like Martisha's birthday's this weekend, Jasmine's birthday's that weekend. Like they're two of the same women.
So, I mean, I guess that could be good or bad, right? I mean, if that's your thing.
If you want to know, sir, it's hot here.
Are you hot? That's not that bad, right? Like,
I have the AC on 60.
Oh,
I'm one of
well, I
those
want
kind
to
of
pay
guys.
your utility bill.
I live with, well, my mom pretty much
Not
take
even
care of
worse.
it. No, don't worry about it. I'm just saying, I'm the person, like, I stay hot.
Yeah. Well, they say crazy people are always cold. So you got that going for you. You're on the other end of it. Good deal. Okay. So you're saying that that's not your truck in that surveillance
I
footage?
can't tell you that. This picture's not clear enough.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I've seen other trucks like my truck.
What if I told you, and you said before that there were concerns? You said, I think you mentioned specifically that that people could have found you by your phone, right? So you would know that as investigators we would employ that same kind of thing. So what if I told you that Jasmine's phone was in the area of the homicide? What if I told you that? What would that do
I mean,
to you?
You could do a lot of shit. Like, she could have been on my house. I mean, she could. I don't know. Like, I don't know where her mind's at, so I can't tell
Well,
you.
but I mean, I'm saying maybe let's just take it a step further at a very specific time.
Yeah, it could have. That's, I don't know.
I mean, that's a mess, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of mess that
So-
I'm entangled in because I can't
Right.
answer all
And
your
I'm telling you
questions.
that vehicle captured on surveillance footage looks very similar, if not identical, to your truck, from what I know of it. And you mean to tell me
No.
that the real possibility exists that Jasmine pulled this whole thing off in this time period in which you're out of it, and since then she has not made any disclosures to you whatsoever? Okay, because you understand, if nothing else, there's the possibility exists. So let's just run with it for a minute that Jasmine did this.
Look, from what you're saying, it looks like a dog. No, what is it? Quacks like a duck. Looks like it
Right.
looks like a duck. Quacks like a duck.
Right,
It's
probably duck, right.
So, from what you're telling me,
Right.
that's what you see. I
Right.
can't tell you you're wrong.
Right.
In the end, this wasn't just a case of jealousy. It was a case of reckless intent. A decision made in anger that cost an innocent man his life. And when the truth finally caught up, no amount of excuses, no skifting blam, and no silence could change what had already been done. Doug Heath would spend the rest of his life paying for a mistake he could never take back.